And hello, Mr. Ntare.
Hello, Manny.
And a big congrats on Farewell Amor. Haunting and lyrical, one of my favorite films this year, definitely.
Wow, well, that means the world to me. Thank you for that.
Oh, you are so welcome. So, when you first saw the script by Ekwa Msangi, what did you think?
I thought this was such a great love story, and I hadn't seen a love story like this told in a way like this, especially from the three different points of view, because we can often think our window is the one of reality, and no one else sees the world quite like us, which is the truth. But in this film, we get to see three different points of view of the same story, which I think is really great.
You are absolutely correct. This is a three-character study divided into three acts with three different perspectives, and each act starts at the airport, like the scene behind me. Now let's talk about your character Walter and his story, his perspective. Tell us more about him.
Walter is a man who is layered. He's trying to do the right thing, but he's also had a secret that he's kept away from his wife, and that is that he has another love. He's fallen in love with someone else. And so for me, any great story, there's a conflict, there's a push and pull. And with Walter, that is so clear because he's trying to let go of one love and reconnect with an old love.
Yeah.
He can't really let go of the old one. And then when he tries to reconnect with the old, he can't, yeah, he's trying to reconnect with his wife. He discovers that she's not the same person he knew of
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I love the chemistry between you, Zainab Jah, as your wife Esther, fabulous as well. Jayme Lawson as your daughter Sylvia, fabulous as well. Tell us how you guys perfected that chemistry. How did you guys find the heart of this family?
I think it all starts with a story. And for me, the story was the springboard. And sometimes the challenge for the actors is to get out of the way of, you know, don't create roadblocks where there's none needed. And
Yeah.
so we just had to be vessels for this piece and let that flow. Uh, and Ekwa, who wrote and directed it, really created the perfect space and environment for us to do that.
I understand. I agree completely. There are many themes running throughout the film, right? Their family, adultery, distance of time. Dancing is at the center of the film as well, with Walter dancing in the beginning, the daughter Jamie with an awesome dance competition. And by the way, Mr. Intade, you've got some moves, sir. And according to Walter, your character, only by dancing can he speak his truth, right?
Yeah, and he tells that to his daughter. He says, you know, you have to find your voice. And he sees himself in her, and he wants her to not, you know, feel oppressed by America and to feel free and to go for it. But dance is critical in the film because it's how he and his wife first met Esther, like how they first connected and bonded as a young couple. And it's also how he connects with his mistress, with Linda.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's an integral part of his life.
Well, and at its core, this is also a powerful immigrant story that I can truly identify with, right?
Yeah, I think as many, I don't know if you're a first generation or, but if you're like for many first generation immigrants, you came over and staggered. You know, not everyone came at once. There was some separation of the family, and so this story really speaks to the first generation immigrant because it's a challenge to come to the States. Uh, uh, the grass seems to be greener, but sometimes you get here and it's not exactly what you thought it would be. And I'm not sure how much Walter told them of the reality that he's living with. If he told his daughter that she's going to be living in the living room, sleeping on a couch, uh, or if they told his wife that they're living in a one-bedroom apartment, um, you know, because they probably had more space when they were in Angola.
Yeah, you're right. And I just love how Walter's part is about contemplation, Sylvia is about repentance, and Esther is about acceptance, learning to adapt to a different culture. I mean, there's so many things in here, but it's all perfectly created. So I absolutely adore it.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, it means the world uh, that it resonated with you, and I'm grateful that you're able to share your enthusiasm with all your listeners and your viewers.
Well, I just want to tell you one funny thing is I watched this at 11 o'clock last night, thinking maybe I can rewatch it this morning. No, it kept me. I was just, oh my God, it's 1 a.m. and I'm still I'm so engrossed into this film. So I love it. And it's also technically brilliant, by the way. The colors, the
Yeah.
production design.
Mm.
Ekwa is a wonderful, wonderful filmmaker to look out for, right?
Yes, yeah, it's amazing that this is her debut feature film. I mean, it's just curious to see what she's going to be doing next because she has a long road ahead of her still that of many things that she's going to be creating.
Oh, well, big congrats and farewell, Amor again. It's for immigrants, dreamers, and those who want to fit in. Again, it's one of my favorite films this year, Mr. Entade.
Thank you, Manny. I really appreciate the enthusiasm and love.
Oh, well, have a wonderful time. Happy holiday season and good luck on everything.
You too. Stay safe.
Thank you. Bye.